Unlimited lives. 11-2. EA to make more Marvel games. Oh my goodness. All right. In 3, 2, 1. 1. No, let's just do this. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Unlimited Lives, everybody. I'm your host, TJ. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that it's me, everybody? It's it's me. It is me. Oh, there we go. Welcome to the show, everyone. Whoa, what fun and what news we have today. What a news cycle. Pretty slow news cycle today, but let's touch on the duty. Are you playing the duty? Because I'm playing the duty, the Call of Duty. Interesting for Call of Duty. So let's see. I couldn't believe this. So I've been playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, not the 20, not the one that aired years ago. I'm talking the new one. And I've been playing it pretty fun, very confusing, crashes a lot. I was caught in a few glitches where I like was in walked into a wall and was just disappeared, which I have the footage hopefully saved and I could show you guys on the Facebook group. So we're playing it a lot, and it's very funny in the news now. The hotel that was featured in Modern Warfare 2, the Conservatorium Hotel in Amsterdam, is currently considering how to deal with its near exact recreation of Call of Duty's games trademark level and the Breenberg Hotel multiplayer map. Wow. So they have so they based the game. I wonder how many just rampant incels are running through this hotel, shooting each other, pretending to throw flashbangs, shouting racial slurs to each other and homophobic epithets, all in this Amsterdam hotel. They're just trying to run a hotel, and some 40-year-old single plump idiot is just running through. Yes, running through it. And yes, it sounds like me, doesn't it? A plump 40-year-old man. You change it a little. I mean, it's cool to go there and take pictures, but I don't think any Call of Duty fans are going to Amsterdam and getting a room. Do you think that's bringing them business? I don't think gamers travel much. Most gamers I know are agoraphobic. I think, is that the one? They don't want to leave anywhere? I had friends that were afraid to take a plane, which is crazy because then you can never go to London. I asked them, I said, don't you want to get over your fear so you could travel the world and see Europe or somewhere else? Their answer was no. This poor hotel's trying to, how do they feel about dealing with it? Oh, this is the reason Walmart didn't let us have the Superstore, wasn't based on it. Superstore was based on a KB Toys warehouse, probably. Ah, poor guys. Poor Amsterdamians with your red light districts. Surprised Call of Duty doesn't have a red light district, but probably because most people playing the game don't know what a naked woman looks like. A boom. I love making jokes like I'm some jerk off jock, when the true fact is I was threatened every day from 7th grade till sophomore year in high school. I was a grunger with my goth and punk friends. I love making jokes like gamers are just gross incels that no one likes, but it's not far from the truth. Most of you piggies, except for the people that listen to this podcast. I'm talking to the TikTok people might watch this video, not my faithful listeners, all 30 of you. All 30 rampant fans of this podcast. Oh my god, poor Amsterdam Hotel. I don't know what they're gonna do. Close doors? Anytime someone signs in, they have to ask them, "Hey, excuse me, I'd like to get the honeymoon suite. I have a battle pass I just paid for. Can we bring loadouts into this hotel? I have a bunch of guns and sticky flash grenades I'd like to bring in. Can I pack those? Is that all right? I'd love to take a picture in front of the hotel with my Call of Duty loadout, my night vision goggles, and my M14. This would be really cool. How many battle passes to get in the pool? Ridiculous. Poor hotel. All right, let's get into the real news. That was an extra tidbit, my lovely angels. Thank you, Marty. As the show starts, our buddy, my buddy, Marty, really goes above and beyond for you cretins. Here we go. CD Projekt Red's new Canis Majoris project was unveiled to be the remake of The Witcher 1. That is awesome. Yet again, because there's no new ideas. I mean, I don't blame Project CD Projekt Red. Cyberpunk now is getting it's just desserts, like it's getting what it deserves now. Which by the way, I like Cyberpunk. I'm about to buy my third copy. My first copy was PS5, and then when I loaded it in and the game basically melted before my eyes because of all the glitches and bugs, I then got it on Stadia and I returned the PS5 one. And if you have been following any news cycle, now Stadia is closing down. I think I'm gonna get a refund for Cyberpunk for Stadia, which is cool because I'm gonna buy Cyberpunk again on PS5. It's on sale for $28 or 4 battle passes. So I'm gonna get Cyberpunk again. So what I'm saying is I feel like CD Projekt Red probably needs a safe bet. It's going to be a full remake in the Unreal Engine 5. I am excited about this. I played The Witcher 1 years ago, and I want to say it was good, but I think Witcher 3 is really where it crushes. Witcher 2 was good. They're all good. Witcher 3, it's just, you ironed out the bugs. They know what they're doing. It's great. So I don't know if I'm going to get Witcher 1. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if Witcher 1 is good, worth playing. 15 years since the original Witcher launched. I do remember it was for PC. Majority of development to be carried out by Fool's Theory, a Polish team who contributed to Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, Baldur's Gate. I think I did play that and I was fine with it. I didn't think it was that great. Slated for launch on Xbox and PS5. Okay. I wonder if it's sorry, my dog likes to lay down for 45 minutes. Oh, animals. Boy, oh boy. I'll tell you what. I always wondered, hey, why didn't I ever have a dog all those years I did voiceover in New York City? You really wonder, why didn't I ever have a dog? Oh, I don't know. I do know they bark and make a lot of noise when you're trying to do stuff. But then, of course, they're also adorable. It's going to come out for Xbox and PS5 for the Unreal Engine. I am excited. It'll be a huge game. I don't know if I'll play it, but I am excited if they will do Witcher 1, 2, and 3 remake. But the reason I said it was you had such a failure with Cyberpunk when it came out. And I know there's a resurgence with the Netflix anime show, which is great. I thought it was a great game when it was working. It was awesome. I've been having dreams about playing it. And that sounds nuts, but I've been craving to play it. I'm trying to beat Deathloop right now, which is also an awesome game. If you want a really weird, cool shooter that is voice acting is on par, the story is awesome. I mean, it's great. Twists and turns, awesome. So I just want to beat Deathloop. I'm at the end. And I think I'm going to jump into Cyberpunk amidst playing my Call of Duties. So Fool's Theory is going to be working with them on this game. They did, let's see, Fool's Theory Game Studio. So Fool's Theory Game Studio. Oh, right on the right when you go to Fool's Theory, ba-boom, The Witcher remake. Interesting. Join our team. These poor, like these developers, like they want people to like get hired, but man, just so unstable. Gord, oh no, Outriders. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Divinity Original Sin 2. These games are fine. Divinity 2 is fine. Never played 7. Looks weird. Outriders was neat for I think maybe a month. I played it. I played it with a few of my friends and Ian, We enjoyed it. It was a fun game to play. Just a lot of running and a lot of the same 4 places over and over and over again. Wasn't a bad game, but if it died just like that Destiny mech suit game. I can't even remember what the name of it is. That I think the guys that did Mass Effect did it, and they were trying to be a Destiny like an MMO. I think we got to take a break with MMOs, and I'm talking about consoles. I think we got to take a break. Anthem, thank you, Scissor Lord. Bless your sharp little heart. Anthem. Did you play it, buddy? There's a delay, but I just want to see. Anthem was it. I enjoyed Anthem. It wasn't terrible, but I mean, do you think I'm being crazy that the MMOs have to kind of stop on console? Destiny did it and they're doing great, but Destiny is also a giant developer with giant money backing it, and they kind of like they hit it. Destiny 1 was awesome. Destiny 2 was incredible. They're not bad. They're great games. It's just jumping into a MMO. Like if I jump into Destiny 2 now, I'm positive I will be so confused at all of the upgrading, chasm gems and crunch dollars or whatever it's called to do it. I mean, there's no way. Anthem, I think, suffered from it too, where there wasn't a lot of gameplay. I remember Anthem playing a lot. Scissor Lord says, I was so excited to play it, looked beautiful and played well. They did kill it too soon. Scissor Lord, thank you. You are 1,000% correct. They did kill it too soon. I think it had potential. It was a pretty neat game. But you know what? They kill it early. They don't put the time in. Quadalog. I don't know, dude. Crunch dollars is fake news. That really made me laugh. Crunch dollars. You imagine if I defended Crunch dollars? I'm like, no, bro. Crunch dollars are real. Quadalog. Stop. Anthem fell. Outriders. I don't even know if you can play it anymore. And if you can play it, they're not updating it. It's just going to rot. That's my problem with these MMOs. You look at a game like Deathloop, let's say, right? It's a contained game. Once they release enough patches, hi, Mike. The best. Mike, everybody. I don't know if you want me to say your last name. I can if you want. I just don't want to creep you out. So Mike is right. Crunch dollars are fake news. So the thing about it is, Outriders, it's you make a game like Deathloop, let's say. It's contained. You patch it enough that it's running, we're good. Once I download the patch, it's in my PlayStation, we're good. Now, of course, if I play it 6 years from now and I download it and the patch is just deleted because I delete Deathloop and it's gone, that sucks. But the weird thing is with those games is they really do like they die. They just let them rot and then that's it, it's done. you know? So, you know, so I think it does kill it. So, CEO of Fool's Theory said, I am very happy that my professional paths have crossed again with fellow developers from the time of working together on The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3, especially when it's remake of a project that is so close to our hearts. We are excited to join forces with CD Projekt Red, and our goal is to give players another great game from the iconic Witcher series. Expected Expect an announcement for the new Witcher trilogy in 2023. My God, that's so soon. Can you imagine? What a time to be alive in 2023 for the Witcher trilogy to come out. Here's a good question. Speaking of, as I mentioned, a voice actor right now. I hope you are all enjoying Gotham Knights and beating the crap out of the thugs I am. I am the thug with the giant robotic electrical arm. I'm also numerous civilians, some reporters. You'll hear me shouting things. I will start when I get the game. I'm going to stream it on our channel, Unlimited Lives, our channel, because it's all of ours. And I'm going to play it and hopefully find myself and record clips of me beating myself up or scaring the crap out of myself in the game. I'm very excited. Speaking of voice actors, will the voice actor who voiced Geralt come back for the Witcher trilogy, or are we going to have another Bayonetta situation where he's like, well, you know, they offered me the role, but I said I wanted $80,000 and two prostitutes in a hot tub, and they said no. Now The Witcher 3 will be voiced by Jennifer Hale, who does an impression of me, Geralt. Hey, CD Projekt Red, I'll do Geralt. Hi, how are you? I'm Geralt. I'm a witcher. I like women and killing monsters. Please, CD Projekt Red, consider me for the voice actor of Geralt. Geralt of Rivia, take one. I'm killing a monster, and I'm horny and drunk. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, that was The Witcher. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll have to get louder. The Witcher 3. Are you excited for The Witcher 3? Well, I hope you are. If not, imagine. Capcom's quarter 2 and quarter 3 financial report confirms. Capcom's quarter 2 and quarter 3 financial report confirms. Let me tell you something. That's a mouthful. And also, oh boy, who gets excited about financial reports? I know I do. My God, those are the coolest things I could ever hear. My announcements come from financial reports. Money, 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 money. Money makes it almost everything. Money makes it almost anything. Well, so sorry. Right. Sorry, everybody. I 18. All right. Let's figure this out. Okay. Henry Cavill. Can you imagine? Do you talk about Soups not being Geralt anymore? Oh. No, actually, you know what? You know what, Mike? I'm going to touch on that. That's a great idea. Henry Cavill will not return to the Witcher series. He's hanging it up and he's going to be focusing on Superman. So, how crazy is that? How do you feel? You know? Um Sorry, I'm like trying to do, it's like I'm trying to do a show and be a good friend at the same time. So difficult. Let me see. Hold on. Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill, Game of Thrones. No. Now he's leaving The Witcher. Why? Henry Cavill is leaving The Witcher to become Clark Kent slash Superman. He is going to be Superman, so he is stopping The Witcher to be Superman. Wait, no, Mike, I don't want you to stop. Don't, no. Mike, for real, stay in it. No, I like this. Please talk to me. No, not you. Oh, no, I was answering. I'm sorry. I was answering a text message on my computer. That's what I meant. No. I mean, you are my friend. I consider you a friend. You're amazing. But please, this is helpful and I like it. So he is leaving to become Superman, Clark Kent. Crazy. It's also that he is now. It's to that role that he's now returning after season 3, handing the reins and the white wig to Liam Hemsworth. Can those boys just stop getting roles? I love them, but good Lord, the Hemsworths are worth a Hemsworth. You know what I mean? They're worth five Hemsworths in a row. It's a radical change. It'll be extremely jarring. Yeah, I mean, I hope he could do a good job. Liam Hemsworth to be The Witcher. We'll see. I've seen Liam in stuff, but Henry Cavill really pulled off Geralt. The Witcher season 2 and 3 much better than 1. One was a bit too set up-y, which is fine. That sounds stupid for me to say that. But, it was like, it just was a lot of setup. The story's great. Just like, I don't want to see. I'm really tired of why is this so fucking dark, man? I'm like washed out. Sorry, guys. This is the worst when you're recording. When you do the podcast and you're also streaming it, I get to see all the flaws and all the crap, which is real bad. I just don't want to see court. It's too much court stuff. Court meaning like the high court and the kings of courts. So when you're watching The Witcher, it was a lot of, I know Ciri has to make her debut and she's a princess and so on and so forth. I don't know. Just get to a point. I don't want to see court meetings anymore. You're watching Lord of the Rings. They're always holding high court. You watch Game of Thrones, House of the Dragons. Literally, the whole show is basically a court, the whole high court crap. So it's just, it's a bit much. So let's get back. We skipped ahead. We went crazy, but thank you, Mike. That actually was an excellent piece of news. I forgot Henry Cavill. I don't know how I feel. Cavill did such a great job as Geralt of Rivia, and also to change a main character on the 4th season is ballsy. Now, you can't just stop making The Witcher. People rely on that job and all the other actors, but it's going to be a big Roseanne move. And yes, Scissor Lord says, I don't want to watch politics in real life. Don't put it in my fantasy shows. I agree. Every time in House of the Dragon, the whole show was just, who's the king going to marry? Who's the queen going to marry? Who's the princess going to marry? Oh my God, the princess is having a baby. Who's the baby going to marry? Is the baby going to get married? Well, the baby going to get married. Oh, we're all talking at a table. Let's have a few more table scenes. It's exhausting. So we'll see. But that really was a great point. I am not excited. I will watch The Witcher season 4. I love the show. I do like Liam Hemsworth. He's good. I do not like him. Just a weird choice instead of finding another like Henry Cavill kind of person. But it's a weird thing when Henry Cavill is a Witcher fan and is a Witcher fan, and now he has to leave the show. But you can't choose The Witcher over Superman. That is just psychotic. I would imagine the amount of money he's getting is more than that. Scissor Lord says, should have been called House of the Table with a small dose of dragons. Boom. You are 100% right. House of the Dragon should have had season 3 is where they should have picked it up. A Hemsworth might be the best Cavill replacement, though. Scissor Lord, you're right. He could be. And I hope I eat my words. I'm not saying he's going to be terrible, but it may be a bit jarring. And if he also is he going to mimic Henry Cavill's Geralt? Will he do his own Witcher? Is he a fan of the game? Is he going to play the game to kind of get the nuances? Is he going to come in blind that some of these actors do as they're like source material? Get that shit out of here. And they just, wing it with like, I don't know what Batman does. Who cares? A rich guy. I could be a rich guy. You're like, oh, there's more to it. Oh, that's excellent. I didn't talk about that. You know what? This is great. Let's talk about Capcom's quarterly, and I'm like, Liam playing Cavill playing. Didn't think of that. Don't want to see Liam playing Cavill. Yeah, it is. You don't want to see Liam playing Cavill playing Geralt. Will he do his own thing, or will he mimic Geralt? You should mimic Henry Cavill because he built 3 seasons of how the character is. In other news, speaking of Superman, Mike Thu, thank you very much. That's why I love when people join in the chat and hang out, because then I could get some cool news that I just forget about. This is huge news. James Gunn is going to be co-CEO at DC. Huge news. He's also with a Saffron guy. They produced Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad, awesome. The Suicide Squad, terrible. So Gunn, he will. Oh my God. Mike says Gunn is going to cast Tom Cruise for both Superman and Batman. It's going to be huge. Can you imagine if James Gunn just like shits the bed? He becomes co-CEO and he just shits the bed. We're like, no, James Gunn, you were the savior to all of us nerds. You were the best Zack Snyder we can ask for. James Gunn taking over DC with his partner who did the Suicide Squad, I think it was. It's so what a mess. When you think of DC, what a mess. What a mess you have. What a mess. 2 different Suicide Squads with different actors, some crossover actors. I mean, it's crazy. To have James Gunn be the Kevin Feige of DC would be excellent. He loves the weird. He's such a great filmmaker. He's a great writer. I'm excited to see him come in as long as, and I don't know how much Disney puppets Kevin Feige in his tushy. I don't know how much Disney is involved with Kevin Feige. I don't know if Kevin Feige fights back. I don't know if Disney is like hands off with Kevin and he's just doing his thing, or if Kevin kind of has 90% decision making in Marvel and Disney has 10%. Be like, I don't know. Can you just, do this for us? Don't know. My fear with all this stuff, as always, is yes, Scissor Lord is right. DC just needs some continuity and build a world. Yes, the slow burn to Endgame was so worth it. Do you know, right? Even as we speak, I think I might rewatch all of the Iron Man, like Iron Man through, just for fun, to rewatch that whole thing again. It's awesome. And you want to do that with DC? You can't. You have 4 movies and you can't even watch them in order because I don't even know what the real order is, because Aquaman came out after Justice League, even though he was, or before Justice. Who knows? Who knows? And I wonder if James Gunn is going to get rid of Ezra Miller as the Flash. I wonder if James Gunn's going to go, okay, yeah, out of here. But DC does need that. James Gunn should be the Kevin Feige of the DC universe. If anyone can do it, it can be him. My fear is, as I was saying, Warner Brothers, boom. That's the problem. When you have CEOs and corporate CEOs and stupid producers that are dumb, you're going to have Warner Brothers, if they come in and James goes, cool, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 new Young Superman ones. We're going to do, because that'll link to this and that'll link to this and then this and this. And we'll do Flashpoint and we'll do this. There's cool stuff that DC has. Warner Brothers doesn't want to trust anyone to do it. And they're just clawing at trying to make a buck. Just make a good, fun action movie. If you want to see Marvel has a formula, I don't care. Cool. Works for me. I don't care. I will watch the same Marvel formula movie over and over with different actors, different characters. It's great. The comedy got a little annoying. I'll be honest. Everyone becoming snide got a little annoying, but I still chuckled in the theaters and had a good time. So James Gunn, I think I salute you. Superman, Godspeed. And I know you could do this. And I'm excited to open my eyes to cool DC Universe stuff that my comic book friends love. DC comic book fans love DC. And if you ask them why, they'll give you 30 reasons of weird superheroes, strange worlds, crazy characters. And you're like, oh, that sounds cool. But there's no movies because they do the movies like Pipi Kaka. So let's get through to Capcom. Their report says that Capcom's Q2 and Q3 financial report confirms that we won't be seeing any Street Fighter 6 until at least April 2023. Are you serious? Are you serious? What are they doing? What are they doing? The official statement claims that there will be no major releases until after the Resident Evil 4 remake in March 2023. Monster Hunter Rise reported to have sold 11 million units. My God, people love hunting those monsters. I should play it. I never played it. They seem like everyone loves them. They seem like cool games. Resident Evil 2 Remake has sold more than 10 million, has no sold. Marte has not sold. Resident Evil 2 Remake has not sold more than 10 million units. Capcom's goal for 2023 is to sell more than 40 million units. All right, I guess so. No Street Fighter 6 until April? Man, 4 was great. 5 was trash, like I said. Oh, Mike, how could you? How could you? DC rules, Disney Marvel drools, Sony Marvel is great, though. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? You can never hold Venom doesn't hold a candle to Captain America, that movie. It is you can't even. How about Venom 2? Wedding bells a ringing. Venom 2 was about Carnage getting married. I mean, what are you doing? What if James Gunn, if you asked him, he's probably like, yeah, it's a stupid move. Why would you not have maximum Carnage? Why would you not make a movie where Carnage is killing so many people, he becomes very strong, and he's you end the movie where he doesn't. You don't kill Carnage. He lives, and maybe like Spider-Man, people have to come and fight him together. I mean, it's just to make a Venom movie where he gets married. What are you doing? This is I don't know. I don't know how anyone could trash. I mean, you're probably kidding. I mean, if you're not kidding, Mike, I mean, that's a crazy point. I mean, it's crazy. And it's crazy just because like Infinity War was awesome. And the fact that there's like 9 movie franchises that are all connected leading up to Thanos is so awesome and done so extremely well. Venom is Sony. I know Venom is Marvel. Michael. He says that's why 2 sucked. How dare you? It wasn't even it was still Sony. Venom was made by Sony Pictures and not Marvel Studios. Spider-Man was made by Marvel Studios with Sony Pictures like just being like, all right, give us our check that we deserve. But Venom 1 and 2 was Sony Studios, which is why Morbius was poop. Morbius was crap. They're all going to be crap. You got to stop. Sony's got to stop. Just give the characters back to Marvel. If you want to be dicks and be landlords of the characters, then be landlords of the characters. And just like you did with Superman, where Spider-Man, you lent him out. I just can't wait till I want all of our characters. I'm a Marvel, just to let you know, I'm a Marvel fan. Out of the comic books, I was always Marvel. Spider-Man, I think, is Marvel now. Tony Starlin. I am a big Marvel fan over DC. I do like DC. Bigger Marvel fan. Fallout 4 Fallout 4 to get the PS5 conversion treatment. Hello. I don't know if you know this now, but if you go play Fallout 4 on PlayStation 5, you can download and enable mods. And there's a graphics mod. Does it make the game look better? Hell if I know. I mean, I guess it does. Mm. But I mean, it's like, okay, we're getting Fallout 4. Give me DLC. I don't mind you making Fallout 4 look better for PS5. That's great. Why don't you just remaster Fallout New Vegas before you do Fallout 4? Remaster Fallout 3 before you do Fallout 4. I feel like the modding community already did the Fallout 4 upgrade, and you're just jumping on and be like, huh? You're stealing someone's homework. You're probably just going to steal a community person's mod, Bethesda, and just slap it on. Hey, we upgraded Fallout 5 is now PS5 converted, huh? Oh, pretty cool. I want a New Vegas remake. Fix the bugs. Include the Caesar's Legion or Kaiser's Legion. Fallout enjoyed its 25th anniversary in October this year. You could tell by the background, the green screen fake background of a basement I used to live in. I have a Fallout California Bear poster. I have an Enlist poster. I have, my Power Armor helmet, Nuka Cola bottle, Nuka Cola fridge. I still have a lunchbox. I'm a huge Fallout fan. Gigantic. I love it. I love it. It's not enough. You Sonic dweebs get to enjoy 40 years of Sonic while I get 4 games. And no, I'm not going to play Fallout 1 or Fallout 2. I don't like XCOM-y kind of games. Those esoteric whatever. Fallout 5 is confirmed to get a release date after Elder Scrolls 6. Man, it's going to be a long time. Amazon currently working on a Fallout TV series based on the survivors of Vault 33. I don't know what Vault 33 is, but Amazon did really well in the Lord of the Rings show. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought visually it was cool. There were, in my opinion, a bit too many cross contaminations of Lord of the Rings trilogy, meaning we don't have a hobbit, but we have hobbit-like creatures following a wizard. It just seemed like, come with me on a journey. I'm like, we've done this. So I get it, but I feel like Amazon kind of the first season made it, and it was good. I didn't hate it, but I felt like there was a lot of retreading old ground again where I'm like, I feel like I'm watching a longer Fellowship of the Ring. So if they're going to do the Fallout show, just do it well. No one's yelling at Jeff Bezos to do it well. Jeff Bezos' children, were telling him, like, don't screw this up because it's a huge thing. And they didn't. Did Jeff Bezos have anything to say in this? No. I don't know why his kids are talking to him like he's going to go, okay, kids, let me go tell my friends making the movie. Hey, guys, I'm taking away your bathroom privileges. Make sure this movie's really cool. This show is cool. Otherwise, you're going to be pissing in buckets and you're fired. That was probably the worst thing his child did was go, Daddy, make sure Lord of the Rings, Daddy, is good. And Jeff Bezos is like, if it's not good, I'll just fire everybody willy-nilly. Unions, you say? I'm Jeff Bezos. He's like Darkseid. Darkseid? What is it, Mike Thu, you nerd? Is it Darkseid? But you guys spell it dumb because you're dumb? Dumb DC people? Stupid DC people spelling Darkseid weird? You bunch of freaking nerds. Goddamn DC nerds. Thanos. Easy. Rolls off the tongue. Rolls off the tongue. Darkseid, I did. Darkseid, I died. Darkseid, Seiedee. Get out of here. Learn to spell. Superman should be 2 words. Dummies. Dumb DC dummies. Come at me. Come at me. I'll slash my adamantium claws. What's the strongest metal in the DC universe? Probably nothing. Probably Warner Brothers Vault. Boom. Oh, man, I got real mad at DC people. Oh, I got to rewatch Clerks 2, Quadalog. Clerks 2, or Mike Thu. Clerks 2 summed up Lord of the Rings pretty good. Oh, very good. Logan is. Mike, I'm going to strangle you through this thing. Logan is top 3 superhero movies. I'll give you Logan's really good. I don't know. X-Men is better than the Avengers. Infinity War is great. The other 3 are okay. Man. I think I think you're trolling me, man. You're gonna be crazy. No one ever watched the first X-Men movie. Was like, and after watching, I don't even know, the third Thor, and go like, you know what, X-Men's really good. I don't, yeah, I know. You know, it's funny. Darkseid is a superior Thanos because Thanos is based on Darkseid, but still, you guys spell it wrong. Darkseid. You're a bad take, Scissor Lord. It is a bad take. I mean, I have fun doing bad takes. I mean, I mean them, but I thrive on bad takes. It's like oxygen for me. It's like oxygen. So let's move on to Sonic Prime animated series set to premiere on Netflix in December. Ironically, it's not on Amazon Prime, which it should be. Set for a date of December 15th. And then Marty goes, see, I can do the dates the wrong way, just like Americans. This is from the press release. The action-packed adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog go into overdrive when a run-in with Dr. Eggman results in a literal universe-shattering event. Desperate to piece his prime reality back together and save his old friends, Sonic races through the Shatterverse, discovering a strange worlds and enlisting new friends in an epic adventure of a lifetime. Does everything have to have a verse? Did House of the Dragon have a dragon verse where everyone goes to find other dragons in the dragon verse and they get together to defeat Dragon the Conqueror? I mean, come on with the verses. Multiverse. Multiverses. Shatterverse. Come on. And they call it the Sonic verse. Knuckles, Amy, and Rouge reported as supporting cast. Target demo is 6 to 11-year-olds. Oof. 6 to 11. Good Lord. What a weird age group. There's a trailer. More important news is, speaking of Marvel movies and Marvel games and properties, Electronic Arts signed a deal with Marvel to make at least 3 more games. Oh boy, who's ready for mediocrity? Huh? Guardians of the Galaxy was such a good game, and Marvel Avengers, just like Anthem, just was like, it's just you were fighting goons. It's like, oh, what? We have so many cool aliens and monsters. Who are we fighting? I don't know, goons. Do you want to fight armored Chitarian aliens or Gary, Bob, and Bill who are divorced and just need something to do on a Friday? You know, the goons. It's crazy. First reported via Bloomberg, October 31st. Was it a Halloween gag? Are they trying to scare us? First reported via Bloomberg. They will be original adventures rather than movie tie-ins. Iron Man was already confirmed at the Disney Marvel Con, the Iron Man game. From Marvel executives Jay Ong, at Marvel, we strive to find best-in-class teams who could take our characters on heroic journeys in ways they haven't before, and collaborating with Electronic Arts will help us achieve that. We pride ourselves on being enthusiastic, creative collaborators with developers so they have the freedom to create something deeply unique and truly remarkable. The team at Motive is getting started on that with their Iron Man video game, and we can't wait for players to learn more in the far future. If you got BioWare to do an Iron Man game, that'd be cool. And you get someone fun to do a Thor game. This isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's, it's just I don't know. It's cool. I mean, I'm excited for an Iron Man game. I think that's going to be cool. And like I said, this isn't a bad thing. Insomniac, yes. Leave the comic book games to Insomniac. Insomniac would be really good. There's a lot of great developers. The problem when you have, and I got to move on and we got to kind of wrap it up. This was a pretty long one. Also, thank you to Mike Thu and Scissor Lord for hanging out and really helping me and just being very funny and cool in the chat. I love that. Please feel free. I'm usually going to try to stream, I think, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Times on Twitch. Just make sure you have the bell icon on Twitch, so you know when we go live. On our YouTube, we go live, and our Twitch go live, and the Facebook group Unlimited Lives with an exclamation point is also there. So let's wrap this this baby up. The problem with franchise games like superhero games are the studios have so much involvement. So there's so much property that anytime that, you know, there's just too many cooks in the kitchen. So anytime you're like, well, I'm going to make an Iron Man game, but he's going to fight MODOK. And he's going to fight MODOK. But then the developer might come, you know, the studio's like, well, he can't fight MODOK. He's going to fight MODOK in a movie, or MODOK is a part of our thing. And then they have to keep going back and forth. And it's just, it's crap. You know, it's not enjoyable. It's garbage. So I think it's going to be cool. I'm excited for the games coming out. I don't know what the characters are going to be, but they had a Captain America game that was fun. Let's just get a good Iron Man game. You could do it. I think Mass Effect people would be great. And finally, in the last piece of who gives a crap news, Cyan is remaking legendary slideshow adventure Riven, the sequel to Myst. Expect a fully controllable 3D experience. Cyan confirms it will not be a full remake and not Cyan confirms it will be a full remake and not a remaster. So they're not just going to slap on some paint and throw it up. No release dates have been discussed as of yet. Riven originally launched on PC and Sega Saturn in 1997. Cyan, remarking on the remake 25 years later, they said, Riven is one of the most highly regarded games in Cyan's history. We didn't want to approach it lightly or frivolously. Cyan is a small indie studio. We want to make sure we could take on such a difficult, costly, and complicated endeavor and do it well. Well, Cyan, you got my respects because I will not play it. I never played Myst. I played Return to Zork. Never played Myst, so Cyan, good luck and Godspeed with you. What a fun podcast we had, guys. Thank you for joining in the chat and watching. Mike Thu, Scissor Lord. This episode will be out midnight tonight for you to listen on your way to work or at home doing dishes. I'll see you guys. You can follow me at TJ Del Reno on TikTok. I cut up the episodes into clips. That doesn't mean you shouldn't follow me. You should still follow me on TikTok because I do other nerdy things that aren't just a podcast. So follow me on TikTok at TJ Del Reno, Instagram, social media, Twitter, Facebook. Join the Facebook group, like the page Unlimited Lives. We still have people there. We're still hanging out, and we're still on Twitter. So it's great. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see ya. Thank you for watching, everyone. Dark Sadidi. Dark Sadida died. Mike loves Dark Sadide. He's a cooler Thanos with a dumber name. And 40 different powers. I'm Darkseid. I can do everything. And I can do it all. It is true. Darkseid has a bit too many powers. They're like, what should Darkseid do? Someone said, I don't know, everything. And they went, okay. How fun. What a fun episode. Thanks, guys. And if you want, join us over at the Videoizers in a few minutes. Me and Brian McGinnis are going to do the Videoizers. What a fun show had by all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys. Stick around on this Twitch channel. I will be raiding the Videoizers issue 40, I think. I think we're on issue 40, everyone. Let's double check. God forbid. Yeah, I think issue 40. 40 issues of Nintendo Power. It's going to be fun. We'll see you guys there. See ya.